Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are all welcome back to my live session. The name is still Classic Forex, and we are here to simplify the complicated. If you just joined in, a very good morning to you all. You're all welcome back to the live session once again. Start dropping your pairs, and then let's do what we do best by doing the technical analysis for today. All right. So what up, guys? What up, guys? Start dropping your pairs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's no time. Let's go. All right. So let's get to read some of the comments before we start with the live session. Let's see over here. All right, so good morning to you all once again. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Like I said, start dropping your pairs, and then let's do some technical analysis for the day. Start dropping your pairs. Start dropping them very quickly. I'm trying to read some of the comments before I begin with the technical analysis today. Let's see what we have here. All right, guys, keep dropping them. Keep dropping them. Keep dropping them. So what's the first pair for the day? What's the first pair for the day? What's the first pair to be analyzed for the day? I'm trying to refresh the page over here so that I can get to see the comments. So give me about some 30 seconds to do so, kindly. So I'm not getting to see the comments. I don't know why. Let me try and then redo it again. All right. I'm seeing the comment now. Let's start. Let me go the way up. All right, I'm seeing AUD JPY by Fellarin. Fellarin is saying AUD JPY. Let's switch very quickly to AUD JPY and then begin with the analysis as well. So AUD JPY, what exactly is happening on that pair? Let's find out as we go through the analysis together. All right, so Fellarin, this is your AUD JPY. Let's begin with it very shortly. All right, so AUD JPY, we have the monthly upper zone, the monthly midway zone, and then the monthly lower zone over here as well. Now, looking closer at AUD JPY, there's continuation push further to the downside. So AUD JPY, we are expecting price to sell all the way down to reach the next monthly support level below over here. It's as simple as that. Now, how are we going to be able to find selling opportunities to sell from this region all the way down to the monthly support level? Let's take it all the way again to weekly time frame for further understanding. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of AUD JPY. AUD JPY on the weekly time frame, we also have the weekly mid-range zone. On the weekly time frame, we are seeing a very beautiful downtrend here on the daily, on the weekly, which is also signaling that what we are indeed dropping all the way to a downside. So let's explain the weekly. So over here, price also gave us a push to the downside, an exhaustion to the upside, lower low, and we see another continuation push all the way to the downside also. So we are expecting this continuation push, which has broken above or below, below the weekly support level, to continuously move the market all the way to the downside. Let's take it again to daily time frame, understand what exactly is going on here on the daily, so that we can know how to pay the entry on the 4H. All right, so this is the daily time frame of AUD JPY. Now, AUD JPY on the daily time frame, let's put meaning into it very quickly. On the daily time frame, we have the daily upper zone and then the daily lower zone as well. And if you look closely at the daily time frame, what you can notice is a very beautiful downtrend supporting the overall direction of the market. So if you look closely again, this was what the push all the way to a downside. We give us a new lower low. We saw a new lower high, equal low, and the price has gone all the way up. But currently, it is seeing sell pressure all the way to the downside. Okay, so the question is this sell pressure going to continuously push the market further down, or are we going to see buyers push the market up back to the daily resistance where it will see massive sell pressure? to the downside. Let's find out as we go through the 4-hour time frame together. All right, so AUD JPY taking it all the way to a 4H to finish up with the entry. Okay, so this is AUD JPY on the 4-hour time frame. Let me put a level here so that we can understand what we are doing carefully on 4H. Now on the 4-hour time frame of AUD what JPY, we can see what a very beautiful downtrend. Now, why? Because price broke below the 4-hour middle zone to give us what a lower low. We saw a lower high, new lower low. You see another lower high, and the price is dropping all the way to the downside. And then looking closely at the 4-hour resistance level over here, I can see a couple of what bearish candles over here, which are all indicating that there are more sell pressure to be able to push the market further to the downside. Okay, so AUD JPY, can we sell now? That's the question. Can we pick our entry to sell now instantly? No. Why? Because price has pushed a little bit to the downside. So once we pick our entry, it's going to be a late entry. So what we can do is that we can expect price to pull back a little bit. Okay, price should pull back a little bit all the way back to this zone before you can find a perfect entry to sell all the way to the downside. Okay, so this will be a very good entry on AUD JPY, providing that price what goes up or just pulls back a little bit. Okay, just to touch this what area again where we can see massive sell-off to the downside on AUD JPY. So AUD JPY, this is also a full and complete technical analysis as well. Let's go to the next pair very quickly. I'm seeing Euro USD by Amesta FX. Guys, keep dropping your pairs. I'll see them and I'll analyze for you. Let's go the way to Euro USD very quick. Euro USD very quick. All right, so Euro USD, what is happening on this pair? Let's start from the monthly time frame as usual. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame of Euro USD. Now, Euro USD on the monthly time frame, we have a zone and then the lower zone. What happened on the monthly time frame on Euro USD? Price gave us what? A monthly push to the downside by breaking what? Below this monthly support level. And then after the break below, we saw what? Retest, but price couldn't continue the move further to the downside. Instead, buyers came in very quickly and pushed the market all the way to the upside by breaking above the resistance level of the monthly. Now, since what? Buyers have been able to break above the monthly mid-range zone, then where is our next target of sensitivity? It is going to be what? The next monthly resistance level above. So the question is, how are we going to be able to find buying opportunities to pick our entry all the way to the upside? First of all, we need to consult the various time frames for a better understanding. So let's take it all the way to a weekly time frame where we can also decode the weekly and know what price wants to do next. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of Euro USD. Now, Euro USD on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly mid-range zone right here. This is a very beautiful one, mid-range zone on the weekly. So what has happened on the weekly? On the weekly, we've seen the weekly push all the way to the upside. And after a push, we expect to see what? A retest or exhaustion before the cycle continues all the way down again. Now, since the retest or the higher low of the weekly has not yet completed, then what are we going to do? We are going to find selling opportunities over here at the weekly resistance level to capitalize on the next higher low of the what? The weekly before price goes all the way to the upside. Okay, so Euro USD, we are expecting price to drop from this one weekly resistance level as higher low before the cycle continues to the upside again. So let's take it all the way to daily time to understand what the daily is doing around the resistance level of the weekly before we can pick our sell to capitalize on the retest or the higher low before price moves all the way to the upside as well. Right, so Euro USD, let's take it again to daily time frame where we can what? Understand things furthermore. All right, so this is Euro USD on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you can currently see that price is what? Seeing sell pressure on the weekly resistance level, which means that what? There's hope that price is coming all the way up or coming all the way down for retest before it continuously moves all the way to the upside. So let's take it all the way to a 4-hour time frame, understand what this sell pressure means on the 4-hour before we can pick our entry to the downside to capitalize on the next what? Higher low of the USD. So Euro USD, let's take it again to the 4-hour time frame and prepare for entry. All right, so onto the 4-hour time frame of Euro USD very quick. Let's go. Guys, keep dropping your pairs in the comment section. I'll see it and I'll analyze for you. All right, so this is Euro USD on the 4-hour time frame. What are we seeing on the 4H? On the 4H, we are seeing what? An uptrend, but price about to break structure within the uptrend. Let's find out. All right, so we have what? Higher high, higher low, higher high again, higher low. You see another higher high, another higher low, but price failed to continue going up. Why? because it knows that it needs to come back for what? A retest or exhaustion before it can move all the way up. We know that the market does not move on a straight line. So definitely there will be what? A retest before the cycle continues. So over here on EUR USD, we can clear the price as what? Broken below the previous. Going next, it is dropping all the way down to create what? A lower low. After lower low, I'll be expecting lower high before we can sell all the way down to capitalize on the next higher low of the weekly and then the daily as well. So EUR USD, this technical analysis. Okay, I'm waiting for something like this, a push to downside, new lower low, new lower high, and then possibly sell all the way down to capitalize on the next what? Retest on the higher time frame as usual. All right, so EUR USD, this is our full and complete technical analysis. All right, let's move to the next pair in the comment section very quick. Next pair. There's no time, so keep dropping your pairs. Keep dropping your pairs. If you are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel and then turn on the bell notification as usual. All right, I'm seeing EUR NZD by big efforts. Big efforts saying EUR NZD. Keep dropping your pairs. I will see it. I'll analyze EUR NZD, EUR NZD, EUR NZD. So what is happening on EUR NZD? Let's take it all the way to the monthly time frame and then begin from the monthly also. Okay, so this is the EUR NZD on the monthly time frame. We have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. What happened on the monthly? On the monthly, price was initially in a range or a consolidation period around over here. But that range of consolidation got broken to the upside with a push. So where is this push going to end? It's going to end at the next what? Resistance level of the monthly time frame, which will give us what? A higher high. Why? Because price has broken above equal what? High over here as well. So how are we going to be able to find buying opportunities to the upside since we know that the market is going to reach this monthly resistance level? Let's take it all the way to the weekly time frame to have a closer meaning into it as well. All right, so on to the weekly time frame for more understanding. All right, so EUR NZD, let's switch to the weekly time frame and then begin with the weekly analysis as well. Guys, keep dropping your pairs. I'll see them and I'll analyze for you. Okay, don't be shy. Most of you guys are very shy when you are dropping your pairs. Don't be shy. You don't know anybody here. Nobody knows you over here. Just keep dropping your pairs in the comment section and then get what you came here for. All right. So EUR NZD switching all the way to weekly time frame very quick. Let's go. The weekly as usual. On the weekly time frame, we have the weekly mid-range zone over here. What happened on the weekly? On the weekly time, we are seeing what a very beautiful downtrend or uptrend over here. It began somewhere below here. So we saw what? We saw a higher high, higher low, another higher high again, another higher low, another higher high, higher low, another higher high again, another higher low, and that pushed all the way up, but we couldn't see another high up. So instead, price was able to break above what? The resistance, above the weekly resistance level mean. What does it mean? It means that what? There's more buy pressure in the market that is pushing price all the way to the upside. That is why we couldn't see any form of what? Retest technically before price will have gone all the way to the upside. So we are going to study above the weekly resistance level over here to know if there's what? The highest probability to pick a buying opportunity all the way to the upside, since you know that the buy pressure here on the weekly is very strong. Let's take it again to the daily time frame where we can add more meaning into this technical analysis. Okay, so this is also the daily time frame of EUR NZD. Now EUR NZD on the daily time frame, we have what? This daily push all the way to the upside, which has also broken above the weekly resistance level. Now after a push to the upside, what do we expect? We expect to see what? Retest before the cycle continues all the way to the upside. So if you look closely at the daily time, what you can notice is a bearish engulfing candle close. Now this bearish engulfing candle close is what? It's a reversal candle. So over here on EUR NZD, I'm expecting what? Price to move all the way down over here before we can find what? A perfect entry into the overall direction of the market. So price should be able to what? Retest here on this level before we can choose to buy all the way to the upside. All right, let's take it again to a forward time frame where we can finish everything up completely. All right, so this is the forward time frame of EUR NZD. Now EUR NZD on the forward time, what is price doing? We can see that price is what? In an uptrend, but it is now becoming a downtrend. Let's explain. Why did it happen? If you look close, you have the what? The 4-hour mid-range over here. Price was what? In a downtrend, in an uptrend over here, we saw higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, another higher high, another higher low, but we couldn't see continuational push further to the upside. Instead, we have seen price break or below the previous higher high all the way down with a push. We have also seen retest. We are expecting price to drop all the way down here before it moves all the way to the upside, right? So EUR NZD, I'm expecting price to drop further down to this weekly support level as the daily time frame higher low before we can look for what? A buying opportunity all the way into the overall direction of the market. Okay, so that's also very simple on USD. Let's move to a next pair. Next pair in the comment section. Next pair in the comment section. What I'm seeing gold by Stevie's Pro. Stevie's Pro is saying gold. Okay, let's talk about gold. I think gold, we did some analysis the last time that we had our last live session, and this was the setup that I came about with. But let's go to the entire process of gold again and then know how price is moving again. All right, so this is what SAUSD or gold on the weekly time frame. Now gold on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Price is in an uptrend on the weekly time frame. Why? Because we've seen a weekly push to the upside, which has given us what, a higher high. We've seen higher low, and you're also seeing continuation push further to the upside. So the question is, where is continuation push going? It is moving all the way to the next resistance level of the weekly as the next higher high over here. So how can we pick an entry to capitalize on the next higher high? Let's take it further to a daily time frame where we can add more meaning in today's technical analysis as usual. All right, so on to a daily time frame. All right, so this is the daily time frame of gold. Now, gold on the daily time frame, we have the daily upper zone and then the daily lower zone over here. On the daily, price is what? In an uptrend supporting the overall direction of the market. We've seen what? Higher high, higher low, higher high, equal high, and the price moving all the way to the upside from this equal higher low as well. So we know very well that what the daily is also supporting the overall direction of the market. But how can we pick a buy into the overall direction of the market? Let's take it further down to a 4-hour time frame to explain the entry much more better. Right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of gold. Now, gold on the 4-hour time frame, let's put meaning into it very quickly. If you look closely at the 4-hour time frame here on gold, price was initially in a range or a consolidation period, just in the middle over here. So we saw horizontal level of buy pressure from the 4-hour support level, and then horizontal level of sell pressure also from the 4-hour resistance, which gave us a range or consolidation. So price has been able to break about the range of consolidation with a push, and after a push, what do we expect? Retest before continuation push all the way to the upside. So gold, I'm going to be expecting a retest on this 4-hour resistance level as support before we can pick our entry all the way to the upside. Okay, so that's very simple. This is going to be our setup on gold today. Okay, for the day, this is going to be our setup on gold. Okay, we are entering, and then our target is going to be at the next weekly resistance level as usual. So that's it also for gold full and complete technical analysis for today. All right, let's go to the next pair. Next pair. All right, I'm seeing US oil by Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson is saying US oil. Let's go all the way to US oil and also talk about that pair as well. Okay, so US oil, we are going to take it all the way to the monthly time frame. All right, so this is US oil on the monthly time frame. Now, the monthly time for US oil, let's put meaning into it. On the monthly, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone also here. What do we see on the monthly time frame? We are seeing number one, horizontal level of buy pressure at the monthly support level. Why? Because anytime price meets contact, it sees buy pressure to the upside. We have also seen the exact same thing above. Okay, the exact same thing above, seeing sell pressure horizontally when price also touches the resistance level. So this is a clear indication of a range or a consolidation period on the monthly time frame. But in a range or a consolidation period, when price hits support level, what does it go next? It should be able to move all the way to the upside. So let's take it again to weekly time frame to undertake an investigation to see whether there's going to be buy pressure from here to push the market all the way up, or there's going to be more sell pressure to break below the range as well. Let's find out as we go through the other time frames together. All right, so US oil, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame. Keep dropping your pairs. I'll see them. I will analyze for you. All right, so this is US oil on the weekly time frame. Now, the weekly time frame, let's put meaning into it as well. So on the weekly, we are still seeing the exact same thing, which is horizontal level of buy pressure, always pushing the market to the upside when there's contact on it. So price has made contact recently over here on the on the monthly support level, and we are seeing buy pressure picking up very quickly, trying to push the market all the way to the upside. So from now, or from what we can see on the weekly time frame of US oil, we can anticipate that price may be going up, but that is not all. Let's ask more info from the other time frame before we take that decision. All right, so let's take it all the way again to the daily time frame where we can add more meaning to this one. All right, so this is the daily time frame of US oil. Now, US oil on the daily time frame, what you can currently see is a downtrend. Why? Because price has been moving in what? In lower lows and lower highs for quite a while now here on the daily time frame. So you can see lower high here, new lower low, new lower high, another lower low, another lower high, equal low, and then we are seeing price go all the way to the upside. So currently on the daily time frame, price what in a downtrend. So will price be able to continue this downtrend and then head all the way down, or are we going to see buyers come in, break above, retest, and then start to what? To go back in the range of consolidation on the higher time frame? Let's find out on the 4-hour time frame as well. All right, let's go to the 4H and take our final decision on this pair. Right, so this is the 4-hour time frame on US oil. Now, US oil on the 4-hour time frame, currently I can see an uptrend over here. Okay, so price has been able to break above this what? Resistance level or lower high over here on the 4-hour time, which indicates that what? There's more buy pressure in the system. So US oil, my hunch is going to be an opportunity to the upside. Okay, yes, although price can see more sell pressure from this resistance level, but I'm much more into what? Buying this what market since we're in the range of consolidation period on the higher time frame. Okay, so my entries will come in somewhere above, okay, somewhere above the resistance level over here. Okay, so my entry is going to come in somewhere above. So I need to see price break all the way to the upside so that I can be fully and be much more convinced that what we can continuously be moving all the way to the upside from there. All right, so US oil, I'm not much more interested in any entry for now. Okay, that's my opinion. I'm not much more into any entries for now until I see what a break above this level. All right, so that's it also for US oil. Let's move all the way to the next pair in the comment section. Let's go to the next pair. I'm seeing BTC USD by Ngala. Ngala is saying BTC USD. Let's check it out very quickly. Let's check it out. Okay, so BTC USD, what do we have over here? Let's take it all the way to a monthly time frame. All right, so this is the monthly time frame of BTC USD. Now, BTC USD on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Now, if you look closer at the monthly time frame, price is in an uptrend. You've seen higher high, you've seen higher low, you've seen what another higher high, and then price coming all the way down for what the next higher low. But the next higher low of the monthly has not yet completed. So what are we going to do? We are going to capitalize on that higher low before it reaches this one resistance as support. And we can see what a couple of clicks over here that tells us that price will be dropping all the way to the downside. The first clue that we are seeing over here is this bearish engulfing candle close, which is an indication of what a reversal candle, meaning that there's going to be more sell pressure to bring the market all the way to the downside. So BTC USD, let's take it further down again to the weekly time frame where we can add more meaning into this same overall direction of the market as usual. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of US or BTC USD. Now, BTC USD on the weekly time, we have the weekly mid-range zone. Price has been able to break what? Below the weekly mid-range zone to the downside with a push. Okay, so this push on the weekly, we are expecting it to drop all the way down to the next support level to complete the higher time frame retest or the higher time frame what? Exhaustion. So how are we going to be able to find selling opportunities right from here all the way down to the next what support level below? Let's take it again to daily time where we can add another meaning into this what analysis as well. All right. So switching very quickly to daily time. You guys keep dropping your pairs in the comment section. I'll see them and analyze. Okay, I'll see them and analyze. Keep dropping them. Keep dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping them. All right, so BTC USD, let's take it all the way to daily time frame where we can continuously analyze this market from there as well. All right, so this is the daily time frame of BTC USD. Now, BTC USD, taking it all the way to 4H to complete the analysis. Right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of BTC USD. Now, BTC USD on the 4-hour time frame, let's put on the 4H. I can see that what price has a strong level of buy pressure over here on the 4-hour time frame. So we have what the first touch over here, which pushes the market to the upside. Let me draw it very well so that you guys can see. So price came all the way down here. First touch, we saw buy pressure. Okay, it came up for second touch, another buy pressure, and we are seeing more sell pressure bringing the market all the way down. So on the 4-hour time frame, there's definitely going to be more sell pressure on this one resistance level, which will eventually bring the market all the way to the downside by breaking below the daily level over here to give us what a push Then after that push, I'll be expecting my read for an entry coming all the way to the downside on BTC USD. So BTC USD, this is going to be our full and complete technical analysis. Okay, we are going to need a break below this one area before we can find a very good entry to the downside. Let's take it again to maybe a much lower time so that I can show you guys the structure very well. Let me try the 3-hour time frame and see if I can get a good structure there to just show you guys how things are going to happen on BTC USD. All right. So BTC USD, let's take it to at least the 2-hour time frame or the 3-hour time frame. Keep dropping your pairs in the comment section. I'll see them and I'll analyze for you as usual. All right. Yes. So this is the 3-hour time frame of what? Of BTC USD. I think things are much more clearer over here. So if price can what? Come all the way down and break below with a push, retest it, then we can get a good entry to the downside as well. Okay. So that's it also for what? BTC USD. Let's go to the next pair. The next pair is going to be what? Red. Let's go again with US30. US30, where are you? US30. 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 Somewhere around here. Where is it? Okay, there it is. All right, so US30. Let's begin the analysis on the monthly time frame. Now, this is the monthly time frame of US30. Let's put meaning into it. We have the monthly upper zone, the monthly mid-range zone, and the monthly lower zone. So US30, I think we've explained it with our last. So without always come on the live session, you realize that our US30 has been done. But let's explain again. So we have what? The monthly upper zone, or we have a push on the monthly to the upside higher high, and exhaustion higher low, and that push higher. What's your happiness under exhaustion before the cycle continues all the way to the upside? So US30, since price has given us a higher high over here, we are expecting it to come all the way down to complete the next what? Higher low. But that next higher low is what we are going to be capitalizing on. So we're going to be looking for what? Selling opportunities to sell all the way down to capitalize on the next higher low before price goes all the way to the upside. How exactly are we going to be able to do that? Let's take it again to the weekly time where we can add more meaning into it as usual. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame of US30. Now, US30 on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly upper zone and the weekly lower zone over here. Price has been able to break below the weekly support level, which is very, very significant. Why? Because we now know that what? Price is dropping all the way down to at least create a lower low, probably another lower high before we drop all the way to the downside. Or price will just what? Continuously sell all the way back down to the monthly resistance level as support. So US30, we are looking for entry below this weekly resistance to sell all the way down to a next weekly level below. Let's take it again to the daily time frame and have another closer look. All right, so on to the daily time frame. All right, so this is the daily time frame of US30. Now, US30 on the daily time frame, what is price doing? On the daily, we can see a clear break below what? The weekly support level. Simple as that. So here are we moving next? We are moving continuously to the downside. So we are moving all the way down over here. So let's take it all the way again to a 4-hour time frame where we can find an entry just below over here to sell to the downside of US30. All right, so US30, taking it all the way to the 4-hour time frame to find entry. All right, guys, keep dropping your pairs. So this is the 4-hour time frame of US30. I can even see that we had an entry structure over here which has played out, but I wasn't aware. So let's take it off. Let's take it off and then prepare for a new one. Okay. So currently on US30, what we can see is a downtrend on the 4-hour time. A very beautiful downtrend. So you've seen what? Lower low, you've seen lower high, and the price has dropped all the way back to what? The previous lower low. So there are two things that can happen over here before we pick our entry. Okay. The first one is that if price manages to go all the way up from this support level, we are going to see what? Another lower high here where we are going to sell all the way to the downside. So this is our first entry scenario. If price is able to pick buy pressure from here and it goes up to create what? An equal lower high, we are going to what? Pick an entry from here to sell all the way down. If price does not go all the way back up to create another lower high, but instead breaks below to create a new lower low, then we also wait for another lower high here before we can sell all the way to the downside. So that is it also for what? For US30. Let's go to the next pair very quick. AUD USD next pair. Chris is saying AUD USD next pair. AUD USD. Keep dropping your pairs. I will see them and I will analyze for you as usual. So AUD USD, I'm going to take it all the way to a monthly time where I can begin peacefully. All right, so this is AUD USD on the monthly time. Now the monthly time from AUD USD, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and the lower zone. Price has been able to break below the monthly middle zone over here to the downside with the push. After a push, we expect to see what retest before the cycle continues all the way down. So price has given us what? The push and the retest. The next thing that should happen is a continuation push all the way down. So AUD USD, we are looking for selling opportunities at this resistance level to sell all the way down on the monthly time frame. But how are we going to pick ourselves? Let's take it again to a weekly time frame where we can add more meaning to this technical analysis as usual. All right. So AUD USD, taking it all the way to a weekly. Now, this is the weekly time frame of AUD USD. AUD USD on the weekly, we are also seeing what? A downtrend supporting the overall direction of the market. So price gives us a lower low, a lower high, equal lower high, and we are seeing sell pressure bringing the market all the way to a downside. So we're looking for what? The selling opportunity somewhere around here to be able to sell all the way to the downside. Let's take it again to a daily time frame to add more meaning into AUD USD. All right, so this is the daily time frame of AUD USD. Let's put meaning into it. AUD USD on the daily time frame. Look at this. We have the daily upper zone and then the daily lower zone. What happened on the daily? On the daily, we can see a downtrend. Why? Let's explain. So price gave us what? A push to the upside, which was what? The higher high. It came down for higher low, but it couldn't continue moving to the what? To the upside. Instead, what did it do? It broke below to give us a lower low. It went all the way up for lower high. What should happen next? Continuation push all the way to the downside. So over here, we are expecting what? Sell pressure from this resistance level to sell all the way to the downside. Those of you that are very familiar with chart patterns, you can even tell us that what this is what? A head and shoulder formation, and that is exactly right. Okay, so you have what? The left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder over here, where we are looking for the selling opportunities to sell all the way down on AUD USD. So AUD USD, let's take it further down to a 4-hour time frame to prepare for entry on this pair. Okay, so this is AUD USD on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time, what do we see? We see a downtrend. So let's explain. So over here on the 4-hour time frame, price gives us a double top. Look at this. It went all the way up, higher high, higher low, equal high, drop down to create a lower high again, equal lower high, and we are selling all the way to a downside. Simple as that. So this is a very beautiful downtrend on AUD USD. But how can we pick our entry on AUD USD? Should we sell now to the downside? No. Okay, we are not going to sell now to the downside. Why? Because price has almost reached the support level over here of the 4 hours. So if you pick your entry now, price can see more buy pressure to go all the way up before later coming all the way down, which might have hit your stop loss already. So what we can do is that we are going to wait for price to do whatever that you want to do now, but you want to see it break below the support level, retest it, and then we can sell all the way down to the next weekly support level below. So AUD USD, this will be what? A very good opportunity for us to sell when price breaks below. It's as simple as that. So this is our full and complete technical analysis on AUD USD. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, let's go to the next pair. Next pair in the comment section. Keep dropping them. Keep dropping them. I'm seeing Euro JPY. Euro JPY by who? By Good Luck. Good Luck is saying Euro JPY. Good Luck. I hope you give us what? A very good one on EUR JPY. Okay, give us a good luck on EUR JPY. Let us win the trade over here today. All right, so EUR JPY, let's take it all the way to a monthly time frame and then begin with the monthly analysis as usual. All right, so on the monthly time frame of EUR JPY, let's put meaning into it very quickly. All right, so EUR JPY on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone over here as well. What has happened on the monthly time frame? Initially, price was what? In a downtrend. Let's explain why price was in a downtrend. We saw a push the upside higher high. We saw higher low. We saw another higher high. We saw another higher low. What happened? Price failed to continue to the upside. Instead, it broke below to give us a lower low. You see lower high, and it's dropping all the way to the down. So now, price has made contact the what? The monthly support level. And immediately it made contact, we have seen buy pressure push it all the way to the upside. So the question is, will the buy pressure continuously to push the market all the way up to the next resistance level of the monthly, or are we going to be able to see sellers come in at any point in time very quickly to sell the market all the way down? These two questions are going to be answered as we take you through the various time frames. All right, so let's take it again to a weekly time frame to add more meaning to this one. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of Euro JPY. Now, Euro JPY on the weekly time frame, we are still seeing almost the exact same thing. Buy pressure on this 4-hour or monthly support level, pushing the market to the upside. So I asked the question as to whether buyers will be able to continuously push price all the way to the monthly resistance level, or sellers are going to come in to bring the market down. Now, the question has still not yet been answered correctly here on the weekly. Okay, so let's take it again to daily time frame to add more meaning. All right, so this is the daily time frame of Euro JPY. Now, Euro JPY on the daily time, what we can see now is a downtrend. So we have what? The daily mid-range zone over here. So on the daily, we saw our lower low all the way down, lower high, equal low, and then equal lower high. So where should price go next? It should be able to drop all the way to the downside. So according to what we are seeing on the daily, price should be seeing more sell pressure to continuously sell all the way to the downside. So how are we going to be able to pick a sell to the downside? Let's go and consult the 4-hour time frame. But first of all, we need to study this particular area very well, okay? Because based on what I'm seeing over here, okay, it's not that simple for price to sell all the way down, okay? Because let's go to 4-hour time frame first. I don't want to talk much about it. Let's go to 4 each. Okay, very good. So this is the 4-hour time frame that I was talking about on the daily. Now on the 4-hour time, look at the structure here on the 4-hour. What we can currently see now on the 4-hour time frame is an uptrend. So if you look closely, the price has broken about the resistance level and has given us what the push the upside, higher high. After higher, what do we expect? Higher low, and then after that, continuation push all the way to the upside. So this 4-hour time frame uptrend is giving us what? Two scenarios, okay? Because anything can happen over here on the 4-hour time frame. Price can see continuous buy pressure from this support level to go up to reach the monthly resistance, which will be in favor of what? Buyers. But sellers can also decide to break structure here to give us lower low, lower high, and then we continuously move all the way down. So which is which? Which one are we going to go for? Okay, currently, I'm going to stay patient and study what price is going to do around over here. So if price gives us what? A good candle confirmation over here, be it a bullish engulfing candle, a single pin bar, or morning star just around somewhere here, then we'll be much more convinced that indeed buyers are in control and they will push the market to the upside. So we will buy. But if you don't see those candles around here and we only see what? A break below, then we know that what? We are going all the way down on EUR JPY. So EUR JPY, there are two sides, okay? But it is all going to be determined as to what particular candle will be forming over here in the next hours to come. Okay, so that's it also for what? EUR JPY. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. To next pair in the comment section. Next pair. USD JPY. Let's go to USD JPY. USD JPY, I think it's quite a good pair to analyze. I was looking at it this morning for an entry, but let's go through it and see if we can get it. If we can get it today. So where is USD JPY? Oh, I can't find it over here. Let me search for it. USD JPY. It's a very good pair that we can get a free entry on it today. Okay, let me just check it out. Let me just check it out first. All right, so USD JPY is up next. Guys, keep dropping your pairs in the comment section. I will see it and I'll analyze. I will see it and I'll analyze for you. Keep dropping them. So USD JPY up next. USD JPY. USD JPY. Why is it not switching? Guys, give me some seconds. It's delaying. All right. So we have USD JPY here. We have it here. Is this the pair I want? Let me check on the monthly. No. This is not the pair. Let me search for another one. USD very quickly. All right. So this is USD JPY on the monthly time frame. What do we have over here on the monthly? We have the monthly upper zone, the monthly mid-range zone, and then the monthly price has been able to break below the monthly middle zone and it's heading all the way down with what? With sell pressure. All right. So this break below the monthly mid-range zone is very significant because we know the price now moving from this area all the way down to the next one support level below. So how can we be picking sells to the downside on USD JPY? Let's take it further to the weekly time frame to add more meaning into this technical analysis. So onto the weekly time frame of USD JPY. Now this is USD JPY on the weekly time. What else do we see on the weekly? We are seeing what? The weekly mid-range zone. And the price has also been able to break below the weekly mid-range zone over here to the downside. So since we are trading below the weekly mid-range zone, then it gives us more edge that indeed price is going to be dropping all the way down because sellers are still in control on the weekly. Well, let's take it further down again to daily time frame to understand what exactly is going on around in the daily so that we can know what to do on this pair. All right, so let's go to daily time frame. All right, so this is also the daily time frame of USD JPY. Now, if you're on a daily time frame, you see a very beautiful downtrend supporting the overall direction of the market. Let's explain the downtrend here on USD JPY. So you've seen what? Lower low, you see lower high, you see lower low again, you see lower high, you see another lower low, and you see another lower high. So where should price be going? It should be moving all the way to the downside. So this beautiful downtrend on the daily time frame is also giving us the assurance that indeed the market is falling on what? On USD JPY. So let's take it again to the forward time frame and then prepare for entry at the weekly resistance level to sell all the way down on USD JPY. So USD JPY, let me take it all the way to the forward time frame for the entry. All right, so this is the forward time frame of USD JPY. Now USD JPY on the forward time frame, initially over here, price was what? In an uptrend, but it is now becoming a downtrend. Let's explain. So we have the 4-hour mid-range zone over here or the 4-hour resistance level over here. Price broke above it to the upside with a push. You can see it. It came all the way down for what? Retest, but it couldn't continue further down. Why? Because the sell pressure on the weekly resistance level is very strong, and we should be seeing more sell pressure from that angle to sell all the way down. So that's the reason why sellers have been able to break what? Below the 4-hour level of sensitivity over here. So this is what? A push on the forward time frame to the downside. Now after this push, what happens? Retest, and then we can sell all the way to the downside on USD JPY. So USD JPY, I'm expecting what? A minor test or a minor retest on this what? 4-hour level as resistance, and then we can sell peacefully all the way to the downside. Okay, so something like this on the 4H, and then we sell all the way down on USD JPY. So USD JPY, this is also a full and complete technical. I think this one is much more clearer for entry. Okay, this is much more clearer. So I'm going to be studying this particular pair today for a free signal to you guys in the channel. So make sure that you are clicking the link on my bio here over here to join the free signals, or you are clicking the link in the description to join the free signals. Okay, so the Telegram link is in the description and also in my bio. You can click on it and then join our free signals for this particular entry for today. So that's it also for USD JPY. Let's go to the next pair. No time to waste. No time to waste. No time to waste. What's the next pair? Big FX is saying USD CAD. I'm also seeing USD CHF. Okay, so USD CAD. GBP JPY is also here. Someone said, sir, you are using FXCM. Me, I'm using Owanda. Okay, I think that's what it wants to be. Victor Andrew. Okay, that's good. They are all good. They are all good for analysis. Okay, they are all good. They are all good for analysis. None of them is inferior. They are all good. The same chart. Maybe the candles may change, but they all mean the same thing. So if you are on Owanda and someone is on FXCM and you see a pin bar on a support level on Owanda, but you don't see a pin bar on the support level of FXCM, it doesn't mean that some of them is cheating or some. No. Okay, if you don't see a pin bar on that on FXCM, you may see what the bullish engulfing can, which means the same thing. So if you see a pin bar on support and you see what a bullish engulfing on FXCM, is the same thing. They all mean the same thing. They are all bullish candles representing the same thing. It's going to give you the same thing. You understand? So that is what it is. Let's go to the next pair. Okay, USD CAD will do. Let's go to USD CAD. USD CAD will do. USD CAD. Okay, so what is happening on USD CAD? Let's find out very quickly. Let's find out very quickly. Okay, so USD CAD, let's begin the analysis also from the monthly as usual. All right, so we have the monthly upper zone on top over here, the monthly mid-range zone, and then the monthly lower zone as well. So on the monthly time frame, price has been able to break above the monthly resistance level to the upside. Okay. Now after a push, what do we expect to see? Retest before price goes all the way to the upside. But the question is, will sellers be able to bring the market all the way up here to complete the retest before price goes up? Or are we going to see buyers take over and move the market all the way to the upside? Currently, if you see the monthly time frame very well in terms of the candle formations, you're going to see that what there's some weak formations over here, which are indication of what they are, which are indication that there are more buy pressure in the system now on the monthly time frame. But let's go to weekly and see if the market is going up or is dropping all the way down, so that we can know where the direction is on this pair as well. All right, let's take it all the way to weekly. All right, so this is the weekly time frame of USD CAD. Now, USD CAD on the weekly time frame, price is what in an uptrend over here. Why? Because you've seen the push above the weekly resistance, which is a higher high. You've seen higher low. There should be more buy pressure to push the market all the way to the upside. And we are also seeing what a morning star candle confirmation over here, which is an indication that what there's more buy pressure here that can potentially push the market all the way to the upside. But let's take it again to daily time frame, understand the daily strategy before we come looking for the buys to the upside on USD CAD. So USD CAD, let me take it all the way to the daily time frame to add more meaning into this technical analysis as well. So onto the daily time frame of USD CAD. Okay, so this is USD CAD on the daily time frame. Daily time frame, wow, let's look at it very well. Now the daily time frame, we have the daily upper zone and the daily lower zone. Price is in an uptrend on the daily. Why? Because we broke above daily resistance to give us higher high. It dropped down for higher low. We saw equal high and it's dropping all the way to the downside. So on the daily, we can even see that price has formed a reversal candle, which is what evening star candle confirmation. So on the day time frame, we are likely to see price reach back this support level of the daily before it may go all the way up again. Okay, buyers can also come in very strong and push the market from here to the upside. Seeing the overall direction to the upside, okay, anything can happen. So you see that price buys from that angle to the upside, or it completes another higher low here before it may move all the way to the upside. So let's find out more on the 4-hour time frame before entry on this one. Okay, so this is what USD CAD on the 4-hour time frame. Now, if you look closer at the 4-hour time frame, price is in an uptrend. So you have what? Higher high, higher low, higher high again, higher low, high and higher low, and then price may go up. So I told you guys on the day that what we may see what price complete another what touch over here before it goes all the way up, or we may see buyers come in and push the market from here all the way to the upside. Let's explain the 4-hour. On the 4-hour time frame, there's a strong level of buy pressure on this 4-hour support level. And when price made contact, it didn't just make contact, it has given us what? A morning star candle confirmation by here. So are we going to see buyers coming strongly to push the market and reverse it all the way to the upside? Or will buyers be able, or will sellers be able to push the market down here before it goes all the way up? This is a very, very difficult one. But we're still going to find a way out of it. Okay, so now we have confirmation candle. Look at this, we have confirmation candle here on the 4-hour time frame to buy. But when we switch to daily time frame, we can also see a reversal candle, which is what? This evening star candle confirmation. So which one are we going to go with? Are we going to go with the evening star, or we are going to go with the morning star on the 4-hour time frame? All right, let's go back and let me show you guys something. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of USD CAD. Okay, to me, I would prefer to buy on this pair because of the uptrend that I'm seeing on the 4-hour time frame. If I was seeing a downtrend on the 4-hour time, the case would have been different. But I'm seeing a 4-hour time frame. I'm seeing a 4-hour uptrend over here. Okay, and everything is perfect for a buy over here. So what I'm going to do is that let's stay a little bit patient. I'll give this entry if it plays out in the signals group. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to stay patient. Okay, get another candle confirmation somewhere here before I'll be able to buy into this pair. Okay, so USD CAD, for me, I'll be buying. Okay, but I'm going to need more buying pressure to convince me to buy. You understand? So this is going to be my setup. I really want to buy. I really want to buy this pair, even since yesterday. So my hunch is on this pair. Okay, my money is on this pair. But as I said, based on what I've seen on the day time frame today, I'm going to be a little bit patient. Okay, probably to see price close in another bullish candle, and then maybe I'll buy all the way to the upside. This should be a free signal for you guys. So watch it out. Okay, watch out. Watch out. So I'm looking for another bullish close candle before I can be much more convinced that I want to buy all the way to the upside. Okay. I don't want the daily time frame candle to overshadow my entry over here. So I need to be much more patient. Okay. If price can close in a bullish candle somewhere around over here, I'll come in and give you guys an entry all the way up. Right. So USD CAD, be expecting buying opportunities. All right. Be expecting the buying opportunity for me. For me. All right, let's go to the next pair. Guys, watch this pair very closely. Watch it. Make sure to join the signals group. I will be joining for the free. This will be a free signal for this week. Okay, this is going to be a free signal for this week. So make sure to study it very well. Okay, I'll give the signal very, very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. Okay, very, 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 very soon. Very, 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 very soon. So make sure to join the free signal. The link is in the bio. All right, I'm seeing GBP JPY. I think US oil has been done. So Flora, US oil has been done. We cannot go back to it again. Just go through the live. You're going to see US oil. Let's go to GBP JPY and let's see what is happening on that pair as well. I think this one is much more similar to the AUD JPY that we did. But let me try and go through again. Let me try and go through again. Okay, so this is GBP JPY. We are on the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly of GBP JPY, we have the monthly upper zone, the mid-range zone, and then the lower zone. Price is on the support level of the monthly or the middle zone. Okay, and the question that we are asking ourselves is that will the support level or the buy pressure on the support level be able to push the market further up, or are we going to see sellers overtake buyers and then push it further down? Two questions that requires an answer. So let's take it again to the weekly time frame to add more meaning into GBP JPY. All right, so this is GBP JPY on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we don't see any kind of big info over here. Only buy pressure on this support level, trying to push the market all the way up. Okay, so if you look closely, you can see that there's sell pressure above and there's sell pressure and buy pressure below. So this indecision candle means that there's a battle between buyers and sellers. So anytime you see an indecision candle, it means that there's a battle between buyers and sellers. So we have sellers pushing the market from here all the way down to the body, and the buyers have done also the same thing. So there's a battle between buyers and sellers. So let's take it all the way to the weekly or the day time frame, understand what battle is exactly going on over here before we can add more meaning. All right, so this is the daily time frame of of GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY on the day time frame, we are in a downtrend. We can see sell pressure from resistance level below here. We can also see the buy pressure that we talked about. Okay, so where is the market going now? Since we're in a downtrend on this particular pair, it will make sense for us to be looking for certain opportunities all the way down to the next monthly support level, because we're in a downtrend on the daily. It's as simple as that. So let's take it all the way to forward time frame, understand what price is doing on the forward time before we can put meaning into it. But the forward time frame is in an uptrend, so you go and find out and then know what to do with the entry as usual. Okay, like I said, it's more of it's more like the AUD JPY that we just analyzed not long ago. So this is the forward time frame, and price is in an uptrend. So are we going to see price continuing the uptrend to break about the daily resistance to go the way up? Or are we going to see a break of structure instead, with sellers breaking below, retesting, and then we may go all the way down in that manner? Let's find out very quickly. So here, since any of them can happen, we are going to prepare for both. Okay, so GBP JPY, we study this particular area very carefully. If we see reversal candles, then that is going to trick us to buy, because we will understand that there's more buyers that can break about the daily resistance. But we don't see anything as such, and we only see a break below with a retest. Then we also sell all the way to a downside on this pair. So GBP JPY, AUD JPY is It's a pair under study. Okay, we want to be very sure before you pick the entry. Okay, no rush. Just be sure Be sure of your trades before you enter them as usual. Okay, so you're not going to rush. You're going to stay patient before we enter. For now, the pair that I'm willing to give to you guys today is the USD CAD. Okay, so USD CAD, we are studying it very, very well before entry comes in. Let me show it to you guys again so you guys become aware of it. Okay, so make sure to join the free signals group. The link is in the description of this video or this live. It is also on my bio. Okay, because if it plays out as we are expecting over here, or as I talked about, I'll give you guys the entry. Okay, so this pair is very significant for today, right? So this is what we are looking for entry. Let's see if we can find more. Okay, let me see if I can get another pair to analyze. Probably there's more opportunities somewhere. USD Chef, I cannot give you guys USD Chef Johnson. So USD Chef is a signal that I've given in my VIP channel. I can't share it over here, but let's go to another one. I'm seeing CAD CHF. Let's go to CAD CHF. Let's go to CAD CHF. Let's go to CAD CHF. Okay, so CAD CHF, we already have an entry here which we have fit TP1. So those of you that are in the signals group, remember that CAD CHF was a trade that I gave to you guys, I think last week. Okay, and then we were able to hit TP1 profit. We are expecting price to break below the support level to give us our TP2 profit as usual. But let's go through it and see what is going to happen next. Okay, so CAD CHF, let's take it all the way to the monthly time frame and then start another analysis on CAD CHF so that we can be able to add more opportunities to the same direction in case we get one. Okay, so CAD CHF on the monthly time frame, let's put meaning into it. We have the monthly upper zone, the monthly mid-range zone, and the monthly lower zone over here as well. On the monthly price is what in a downtrend. All right, so you've seen a push the downside, lower low, lower high. We're expecting a new lower low at the next monthly support level. How are we going to be able to pick selling opportunities from here all the way to the downside? Let's take it again to the weekly time frame to add more meaning into CAD CHF. All right, so onto a weekly time frame of CAD CHF. All right, so this is CAD CHF on the weekly time. Now, CAD CHF on the weekly, we have the weekly mid-range zone over here. Price is what in a range or a consolidation period on the weekly, but the weekly our sellers have been able to break below the range, which is what very good for us because we can now pick entries straight to the downside. So since our sellers have been able to break below, where are we heading to? We are heading all the way down to the next support level in a very beautiful fashion. But can we pick our sell now on the weekly? No. So let's take it again to daily time frame to add more meaning into it as usual. All right, so this is the daily time frame on CAD CHF. Now, CAD CHF on the daily time frame, we have our daily mid-range zone over here. Price is in a downtrend on the daily time frame. Why? Because we've seen lower low, we've seen lower high, and we've seen what? Another break below, another lower high. So let's be able to continuously push the market all the way down. Let's find out very quickly. So CAD CHF, you're going to be looking for entry somewhere around here to sell all the way to the downside. All right, let's take it again to the 4-hour time frame and finalize everything completely. Right, so this is the 4-hour time frame of CAD CHF. Let me take this little things away so we can get a clear view. Now, on the 4-hour time frame of CAD CHF, how are we going to be able to pick the next sell opportunity to the downside? So over here, I'm expecting I'll be very glad to see price break below. We test this level and we can add more opportunities to sell all the way to the downside in this manner. So this is my next entry on CAD CHF. So CAD CHF, like I said, we've already hit TP1 entry with our last week signal on this one. We're expecting TP2 to hit it. Make sure that your SL is also at entry, which I did mention in the free signals group. So make sure to join the signals group. The link is on my bio. Okay, the link is on my bio. The link is also in the description of this video. Click it up and then we enter trades together and win together as usual. Guys, I'm very tired. You can see from my voice, I'm very tired. Let me get some rest and then study the pairs that I've analyzed so that I can give you guys the entry. So I'm going to study the pairs that we have analyzed. I think we have the GBP JPY and the EUR JPY. We are studying them around the higher low area. And then we also have the USD CHF, which we are also, I think is USD CAD rather, which are also looking to pick a buy entry on it very soon if it plays out as I'm expecting. Okay, I'll give this as a free signal. I just want to see the close of the next candle so that I can be rest assured that this is a very good entry for us all. And then I think we also have gold. We're expecting a retest to also happen before an entry. Okay, so make sure that you have joined all the groups. Okay, join the free signals. The link is in the bio. The link is also in the description of this video so that you can get access to the entry once I give it as well. Okay, thank you all for joining in today. Remember to stay classy and trade classy. I'll see you guys in the Telegram channel and also by tomorrow morning as well. Okay, so thank you all. Those of you that are looking for mentorship signals or any sort, just make sure to pick my contact in the bio and then I will respond to you very quickly as well. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining in. Stay classy, trade classy, guys. Peace. I'm out.